So this is an endoscope that plugs into your phone. It's called Industrial Endoscope model number W400. And basically what that is a little camera that you can run inside of things. So you may recognize a medical term similar, but for this term, it's actually, the reason I bought it was to be able to look into things like holes in the wall or holes in the ground, or potentially other things, just to investigate what's going on. So what you get in the package here is the endoscope cable. You get a couple of different attachments depending on your phone, but the attachment it comes with is what I will need. It does have an instruction manual with a few instructions, and then a couple of different, I think these are tips for it, depending on what you need to do with it. So I'll open these and show them to you, but neat little container here to keep them in. So these are a couple of different, one is a magnet, so that's neat if you need to run this down. One has a mirror on it, so you can see how the mirror would work. One has a hook, so let's say you've lost something down in a hole and you need to retrieve it. A couple of these different attachments would work for that. Let's say you dropped your keys in a storm drain. I think you could retrieve them with this. So pretty neat applications potentially. So I'm going to hook it up and try it out and put together a bit of a demonstration of its use. All right, so you see there the tip of it, it will light up, and you can actually adjust it with the other controller right here. So I got a kid with a new toy. I've been trying it out. So I went down in my air ducts to check them out, and yes, they probably need cleaning. And then I went under the couch. Our couch has a very low front, which is good, but stuff still gets under it, and you can figure out maybe what's in there. So you see the light that comes off of it shines, and its focal length is pretty specific. So you can't see far away in a dark place, and it's a little bit tricky to adjust it. So this is under the kids' playhouse. So I know rabbits and some other animals probably live under here, and there's a hole under the side. So I went down under the playhouse to look around. And it's pretty tricky to get focused on things to figure out what they are. So again, a lot of this is blurry because I'm too close or hitting stuff with it. And still, if you're trying to figure something out, I think, and you can twist the wire from where you're holding it. So right there, you're seeing a floor joist for the playhouse. And then you can kind of see the open area. No animals that I'm aware of were caught. But anyway, it's not super easy to adjust once you have it down in a space, but you can twist it some, and I think with a little trial and error, it's probably better at enclosed places than it is in wide open spots like that. So I currently don't really want to do any plumbing with it, but you could go into a pipe, and so I have a pipe here. I'm actually going to drop this screw down in the pipe, and then we're going to put the camera down in there with the magnet tip on it and see if we can retrieve the screw. So here you're seeing the constant, what's around what you're seeing, the light, is the pipe. And what you're seeing is not moving is ahead of the camera, and it's the magnet and that we're going to try to pick up the screw with. And then you see a screenshot of what I'm seeing on my phone as well. I may not have them exactly timed up here, but as we get close to the bottom of the pipe, then we can find the screw and be able to get near enough to it for the magnet to grab it. So it is a little bit tricky, again, to twist and get in the right position, but it's very doable, and this is really cool. So I think that's pretty awesome. So I think it's worth every penny. So I think I can, as long as I don't lose it or tear it up, I think I'm going to use this for a lot of stuff for a long time.